Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Jeremy's Kitchen. Okay, so I decided to make another amazing dinner for me and my amazing wife, LaShonda. It's going to involve ribeye steak and green beans, but that's not what I'm going to show you. I want to show you the other side dish that I'm going to make. Today, I'm going to make what I'm going to call crispy potato chunks. For this, I have the following ingredients. 4 potatoes that I will peel and cut into chunks. Parmesan cheese, melted butter. That butter over there will be melted. And that's all I need. Now, the process is different from the way I've been doing it before, but for now, we're going to start with peeling and cutting our potatoes. Just like this. That's one. Now, on the stove, I have a pot of water that's coming up to a boil. Now, inside of that pot is not just water, but salt and my other secret ingredient that's going to help with the crispiness of our potatoes. And that is baking soda. Yes. Apparently, baking soda does something to the chemicals in the potatoes that allows them to get crispier. All right. One last potato. All right, so now we don't need the potato skin here. All right, so now let's get our knife. And here's how I want to cut up my potatoes. First in half, then in quarters. And then this way. And here is what our chunks are going to look like. We're getting there. We're getting closer to the water boiling. Last half. All right, so our chunks are now cut. We are currently still waiting for the water to boil. Once we do, we will load these into the water, and we're gonna let them cook for until they get fork tender. So, we'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back. Our water that has salt and baking soda in it is now at a boil. So carefully put in your potatoes. Okay, let's mix that all up. Now we're going to let this come to a boil until it gets to, till the potatoes are pretty much fork tender, where I can just put a knife or fork in it and it'll just come out very easily. So now, I want to start my oven for the second part of the cooking phase. And we want to go to 425 degrees. So now the oven is preheating. And now I would like to put in my butter into the microwave. And when we're ready, I'm going to melt the butter in there. So right now, we're currently waiting for our potatoes to be cooked, our oven to be heated up, and then we will melt our butter. We will be right back. Alright guys, we're back. I melted our butter. I believe our potatoes are ready to rock and roll, and our oven has been preheated up to 425 degrees. So let me grab one piece of potato. This one right here. Yep. My knife goes through and comes out easily, so it's perfect. Alright, so we're going to kill the heat. Now I'm going to bring you guys back to our counter. Now I have my colander in the sink, so I'm going to drain off the water. Now, once the water is drained off, I'm going to transfer the potatoes from the colander into this bowl right over here. So now, I want to fluff this up a bit because it's going to add some more crispiness by maneuvering it just like this. Because you see now, it got a little bit of, I don't know how to describe it, but just trust me, it's more flakier now. So now I have my butter, but I think the first thing I'm going to do is my Parmesan. Alright, so we're going to grate the Parmesan into the potatoes. And that's it. Now we're going to add our butter. Now we want to carefully mix the potatoes. Perfect. And now we're going to lay them out onto our sheet pan. And we want to try and separate these as carefully as possible, because we want the air of the oven to hit as much of this as possible. There you go. Alright. Alright, that should do nicely. Alright, so now these potatoes are going to go into our 425 degree oven for 20 minutes. Alright, the timer is now going, so I'm going to clean up. And when we come back, I will show you what the end results look like. We'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back. We currently have 55 seconds until we can pull our potatoes out of the oven. Our crispy potato chunks. Alright, so I've got my oven mitts. There you go. Alright. I'm going to put the potatoes into this bowl when they come out. 30 seconds to go. $15 seconds to go. 10 seconds to go. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Well, they are definitely crispy. But I think I gotta let these things cool down first before I can put them in a bowl. So, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna let these cool down, and then I will show you what they look like at the very end. We'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back. So, I let the potatoes cool down for a while. They were able to come off very easily now, and they are currently in my bowl. So, take one more look at our crispy potato chunks. You see the ruffles in them? That's what happened when I was able to shake them in the bowl. Alright, so let me put you guys down. So, let me grab one of these. Well, it is rough around the edges and softer on some of them. Probably that's where they were on the tray, but let's see how it tastes. Cheers. Not bad. Tastes like regular potatoes. Very good, actually, at the very end. It's a good pop of flavor there. Alright guys, this is our crispy potato chunks. If you like this video, please feel free to like, share, subscribe. Also be sure to leave a comment down below. Until next time, this is Jeremy saying, Bon appetit!